Whether you love him or hate him, Bill Gates and his company Microsoft changed the world. And on top of starting one of the most valuable companies of all time, Bill Gates has pledged to donate the majority of his wealth to philanthropy after he dies. So in this video, I am going to analyze the top 10 stock holdings inside the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's portfolio. If you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. On this channel, I discuss all things investing, whether that's in the stock market, giving my views on cryptocurrencies, how to start a business of your own, and I also discuss any controversial topics that are being highlighted across mainstream media. Now, let's check out Bill Gates' top 10 stock holdings. So starting off with the 10th largest holding inside the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's portfolio is FedEx Corporation, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol FDX. FedEx is headquartered in Memphis, Tennessee, and we all know FedEx as the giant multinational transportation and e-commerce business that it is, as they operate worldwide. Now, the Gates Foundation owns 1.49 million shares, and that has a market value of over $387 million, and that makes up 1.68% of their portfolio. In 2021, FedEx's total annual revenue was $85 billion, and they had a net profit of $5.2 billion. Their 9th largest holding is United Parcel Services Incorporated, and they are listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol UPS. UPS is a supply chain and logistics company providing courier, freight and logistics services, and they are headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. The Gates Foundation owns 2.2 million shares, and that has a market value of $489 million, making up 2.13% of their portfolio. In 2021, UPS's total annual revenue was $97 billion, and they had a net profit of $12.5 billion. Their 8th largest holding, which might come as a surprise because you would think that it would be Bill Gates' number 1 holding, but it is Microsoft Corporation, which is listed on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol MSFT. Microsoft is the biggest software company in the world, and they are headquartered in Redmond, Washington. The Gates Foundation owns 1.9 million shares, and that has a market value of $651 million, which makes up 2.83% of their portfolio. In 2021, Microsoft's total annual revenue was $168 billion, and they had a net profit of $61 billion. Their 7th largest holding is Crown Castle International Corporation, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol CCI. Crown Castle International is a real estate investment trust that has around $40 billion in real estate assets, and they're headquartered in Houston, Texas. The Gates Foundation owns 4.5 million shares that has a market value of $952 million, making up 4.14% of their portfolio. In 2021, Crown Castle International's total annual revenue was around $6 billion, and they took home a net profit of $1.1 billion. Their 6th largest holding is Walmart Incorporated, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol WMT. Walmart is a global retail chain that operates supermarkets and discount stores around the world, and their headquarters is located in Bentonville, Arkansas. The Gates Foundation owns 6.9 million shares, which has a market value of over $1 billion, and that makes up 4.35% of their portfolio. In 2021, Walmart's total annual revenue was a massive $572 billion, and they took home a net profit of $13.5 billion. Their 5th largest holding is Ecolab Incorporated, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol UCL. Ecolab is an American company involved in water management, food safety, and infection prevention, and their headquarters is located in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Gates Foundation owns 4.36 million shares, which is worth over $1 billion, and that makes up 4.45% of their portfolio. In 2021, Ecolab's total annual revenue was $12.7 billion, and they took home a net profit of $1.1 billion. Their 4th largest holding is the Canadian Railway Company, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol CNI. The Canadian National Railway Company is a Canadian-class I-freight railway, and they are headquartered in Montreal, Quebec, which serves Canada, the Midwest, and also southern states of the United States. The Gates Foundation has a $1.6 billion stake in the company, which accounts for around 7 7% of their total portfolio holdings. In 2021, CCI's total annual revenue was $11.5 billion and they took home a net profit of $3.9 billion. Their third largest holding is Caterpillar Incorporated, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol CAT. Caterpillar is a heavy equipment manufacturer and they also provide financial products and services, and their headquarters is located in Deerfield, Illinois, which is in the USA. The Gates Foundation has a $2 billion stake in Caterpillar, which accounts for 8.7% of their total portfolio holdings. In 2021, Caterpillar's total annual revenue was $51 billion with a net profit of $6.5 billion. Their second largest holding is Waste Management, which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol WM. Waste Management recycles and collects hazardous materials across America and they are headquartered in Houston, Texas. The Gates Foundation owns 18.6 million shares, which is worth around $3.1 billion. So this stock represents around 13.5% of their total portfolio holdings. In 2021, Waste Management's total annual revenue was around $15.2 billion with a net profit of $1.8 billion. And the largest holding inside the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's portfolio is Berkshire Hathaway, which was donated to the foundation by the GOAT of investing, Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway is listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol BRK-A. Berkshire Hathaway is a diversified holding company whose subsidiaries engage in insurance, freight rail transportation, energy generation and distribution, manufacturing, retailing, and many other services. In 2021, Berkshire Hathaway's total annual revenue was $276 billion with a net profit of $89 billion. For more videos on all things investing, subscribe to this channel.